And I was out on Sunday, out knocking on doors with a lot of you, and I met somebody, a gentleman, and I talked to him and his family, and he said, so how are you feeling? Are you nervous? Are you anxious? And I said, actually, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel energized. And I was talking after in the car with the volunteers that were with me, and I'm feeling that way because at the end of the day, I know that all of you and me, we've put everything we possibly can into the campaign. So I could spend hours and hours talking about each and every one of you and all the different things that you have done, but you probably don't want me to stand here for hours and hours. And there's two words, actually, that come from my heart, and those are thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all that you have done. From when we first started campaigning and knocking back in April, there was still snow and ice on the ground, to the many hours in the summer, through some very hot weather, through some World Cup games where we had to knock and interrupt World Cup games, into the fall where the leaves are changing. Thank you so much for the phone calls that you've made, for all the letters that you've folded, for the many, many hours that many of you have put into the office. Thank you so much. For lit drops, for knocking and knocking and knocking and licking and licking and licking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, for contributing to help me purchase signs and literature to be able to get my message out there. It's been so important to communicate that out. And also for putting in those many signs, which, by the way, have to be taken out in the next 48 hours, and for dropping the brochures and the literature, and for getting out the vote today. Thank you for all those hours. Thank you. This campaign team is made up of people from all over the ward, from all over the city. People that I met knocking, people that came to me and said, I don't know anything about you, but I trust you. I want to be there to support you for your endless hours. For families that have come out, all of you to contribute. For seniors, for young people, for business people, for those of you that are already volunteering in the community, for introducing me to your friends, to businesses, for introducing me to your ideas, and for helping me learn from you. That's so important. And of course, to my family, thank you for your unconditional support. To my parents and my siblings and my in-laws and my husband and Alexander and Sebastian. You know, they started school this year, and about 2 weeks into school, they came off the bus and they were like, Mommy, 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 is the race over? Did you win? And I said, the race is still going on. That's a long race. But you can do it because you have a lot of practice with us. So thank you to my family. And I also want to thank Councillor Prentice. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but she has served Ward 3 and the City of Mississauga for 25 years. And she's been a great inspiration, and I've learned a lot from her over the past months. And I've listened to her, and I've learned from her. And she has committed to the people in Ward 3 and put Mississauga first. So thank you to her. And of course, thank you to the residents in Ward 3 for challenging me with your questions and your ideas, for listening to me at the door, and for listening to all of those out there supporting me. This